yogis, welcome to day 12. This is just a movie meditation, a Hatha flow, just to release some tension, release just anything that's been feeling heavy and kind of weighing you down in life. This was also inspired, so I'm a day late, but 11/11 is a day to manifest and really check in and go for your dreams, trust your intuition, follow that path, your life's journey. So this practice is just to kind of release that self-doubt that we may be carrying and just move through life in that way that we're supposed to as our true and authentic self. So I hope you enjoy your practice and your movement, and I hope you receive some healing mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. We're going to start in our child's pose here, actually almost child's pose. First, knees wide to the edges of your mat, big toes to touch. Take your sit bones towards your heels. So before we drop it down, just kind of prep yourself here. Let's take your palms, rest them right on your thighs, either down to ground. Just really drop into this moment. Or maybe you flip them up towards the sky. Feel that openness, that receptivity, just starting to manifest your dreams. Let's take 3 clearing and cleansing breaths to arrive. Big breath in through your nose. Breathe it all in. Exhale through your mouth. Twice more, big breath in. And exhale. Last one, breathe it in. Good, let's drop it down to your child's pose. We're going to keep your elbows down, thumbs or hands in prayer. Take your thumbs to your third eye space, just right in between your brows. Let's just start to settle, giving yourself permission to arrive to your yoga mat, arrive to this moment, knowing that that hardest part of your practice is already over. You are here. You are present. You are grounded. Just knowing that where you are in this moment, on and off your mat, is exactly where you are supposed to be. Let's not get ahead of ourselves when we start to manifest. Let's just really start to accept and embody this life that we live. But always staying open to new possibilities, to change, to healing. Knowing that the best is yet to come. Keep breathing. Start to deepen your inhales and deepen your exhales. Let's start to walk your fingertips out in front of you. Hips stay low. Wrists are tented. Let's walk it all the way over to the right. Begin to melt your chest, melt your forehead. Maybe your left fingertips interlace on your right. Snug your biceps into your ears. Breathe into your side body. Inhale back to center. Let's reach it forward before we start to take it to the left. Right fingertips now interlace on top of your left. Breathe into that side body. Back onto your fingertips. Let's reach it out in front of you. Melt your chest. Start to wrap your arms around your legs. Forehead towards the earth. Grabbing for your heels or your sit bones, give yourself that big squeeze. Squeeze everything in. Just saying thank you, thank you, thank you for this opportunity to make our way to our safe haven, our yoga mat, to embody this physical body, to embody your breath. Finding that mind, body, soul connection. Let's lift it back up. Cross your feet. We'll take it back to a seat. And start to just ground into this space. Hands to your heart. As you inhale, lift your fingertips to the sky, gaze to follow. Exhale, take it wide to a T, right back to your heart. Inhale back up. So just drawing these half moon, half sun shapes here. Inhale to lift. Fluid movement. Let's take 2 more. Last one, meeting back at your heart space. Time, interlace your fingers, push your palms to the front of your space, lean it back, gazing towards your navel, rounding through your spine. As you inhale, push your palms to the sky, lengthen your heart. Exhale, push your palms away, chin to chest. Just start to take these seated cat-cows with your breath. Exhale as you take it back. And just about 2 more rounds. And next time your palms are pushing towards the sky, let's take a little organic movement here. You can side bend, right to left. Maybe you draw some big circular motions. Take your palms to the earth, reach it back up. Just take about 5 or so breaths to find a little freedom here. Just start to bring that prana, that energy, get it to move through your body. Good, 1 more round of breath. Meeting right back at center. Palms are pushing high. Shift your gaze to follow. Take your arms out to a T, thumbs to the sky. Keep your sit bones rooting down as you start to sway from side to side. And just take this nice and mindfully, no rush. And next time you are leaning to the right, let's drop your palm to the earth, sweep your left arm past your ear, side bend. Let's choose that gaze point, either down to ground, neutral to the side of your mat, or maybe you look underneath your armpit. Let's reach, feel that energy, that spaciousness through your left side. 1 more breath. And lift on back to that strong T. Go ahead, sway it out again, side to side. As you're working through the top half, try to keep your sit bones still grounding. Next time you are leaning all the way to the left, drop your palm, sweep your arm. And maybe that bottom arm, you take a slight bend. Breathing into that right lung, that right rib cage, those thoughtful, really loving breaths. Let's inhale, reach it back high, bring your palms to touch, gaze to follow. And let's exhale, hands to your heart space, come to your center. We'll take it to a tabletop. So take your time coming onto all fours. And once you are on all fours, fingertips spreading like roots, checking in, wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's start that cat-cow flow. As you inhale, drop your navel, lift your heart and your sternum high. Exhale, push the ground away, chin to your chest. Inhale, belly down, heart high. Exhale, round and push. Inhalations take you to your cow pose. Exhalations round you to your cat. And just keep this flowing, really exaggerating each and every movement. I know some of us here are working from home and maybe hovered over a computer for longer periods of time, so really just showing that love to your spine here. And if you'd like to start some additional organic movement, maybe swaying your hips feels good, maybe taking some movement in your head or your neck. Whatever it is today, go ahead and move and breathe. Just starting to release any tension that you are withholding. Letting go of that resistance. Letting go of what no longer serves you. What gets in the way of that manifestation? Good, let's take it back. Neutral tabletop. This time we're going to extend your left leg long onto the earth beside you. So plant your foot entirely. Right knee still underneath your hip. Leg is long in line with your hip. Let's reach your left arm up to the sky. Just open up here. And really feel the sensation of your left foot grounding. So big toe to little toe. Take your left hand, rest it behind your head like you have this half butterfly wing open. Inhale through your nose. As you exhale, take your left elbow to your right elbow. Crunch it in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, crunch. You got two more. Inhale, ground and lift. Exhale, feel that engagement in your obliques. Last one. Good, let's lift that half butterfly wing back up. I want to give you two options here, whatever is feeling good for your body. You can either hold that crunch, left elbow to right elbow, or maybe your left arm threads underneath your right and you place your forehead onto the mat. So left arm threaded under your right. Perhaps your right fingertips reach forward. And just feel the settling and grounding sensation. Let's hold steady wherever you are for two more rounds of breath. You extended your right arm, place it back underneath your shoulder. Inhale, left arm up to the sky, open back up. Exhale, left palm touches the earth, left knee behind or underneath your hip. Let's reset here with a couple cat-cows. I'm going to turn so my leg can extend in this neck. So when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and take that right leg out this time. So right leg comes out to the side, plant big toe to little toe down. First, just feel this lovely sensation of grounding. You should feel that beautiful stretch in the back of your hamstring there. Left palm grounds. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Fingertips spread, gaze to follow. Hand comes behind your head to support your neck. Inhale that half butterfly wing up. Exhale, elbow to elbow. Inhale, push into the ground to lift. Exhale, elbow to elbow. Take 2 more with your breath, working through your oblique muscles, the side of your abdomen. After that last one, elbow is high. You can either hold that crunch elbow to elbow, or right arm can thread underneath your left. Place your forehead to the ground. Left fingertips can reach to the top of your space. Try to just really settle and ground into your breath. When we take these slower movements here, it's easy for our mind to start to race, but use that breath just to return to your presence. Knowing that whatever you have to do after class, it's going to be there, so don't focus on the future. And whatever happened in the past, you can't change that, so no need to worry about that. One more breath. Left hand comes underneath your shoulder. Right arm reaches back high. Get as open as you can. And let's drop it down, tabletop. Walking your palms about a palm print forward, fingertips spread. Let's get into that first down dog. Toes tuck, sit bones come high. And maybe for this first one, if you just have naturally tight hamstrings like I do, you can keep a generous bend in your knees. Or maybe you start to work right away into those straight legs, but just listen to your body. Let's start to pedal your feet. Find some movement that feels good for you. And throughout the rest of our practice, just knowing that wherever you are at on your yoga mat today, wherever you are at off of your mat in your life is just exactly where you are supposed to be. Good, let's take 2 more breaths of movement. Slowly we'll walk our hands to the back of our space here, traveling towards our feet, meeting in that forward fold. Crown of your head relaxes, grab for opposite elbows, and just start to sway your body side to side. Take a few more moments here. I love to use this as an opportunity to let that heaviness release. Whatever extra weight you feel like you've been carrying on your shoulders lately, you just let that go. And of course, that negative self-talk, that self-doubt, that loves to creep in, let that release from your mind. Fingertips come down towards the ground. Next inhale, push into your shins. Let's hold this flat back stretch. So shoulders roll back. Energy from crown of your head to your sit bones. And exhale, fold right back in. Once more, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Generously bend your knees, plant your palms in front of your feet. Let's walk it to a plank position. So plank can either be taken with your knees lifted or your knees grounded. If your knees are lifted, you want a flat spine here. Tailbone is tucked, one line of energy from crown, heels are pulling back. Push the earth away, keep breathing. And maybe repeating the affirmation when this gets tough. Repeating, I am strong. I am capable. I am enough. Take one more breath. We'll exhale it right back into that downward facing dog. Let's take a little bit more movement. Pedal out your feet. We're going to come right back into that plank position, holding steady, knees lifted or grounded. Once again, push the ground away, feel the support. Repeating, affirming, I am strong. I am capable. I got this. Let's hug your elbows in, lower to the earth, nice and slow, resisting gravity the entire way down. We're going to come to some cobra poses, but we're going to try to just utilize our back muscles first. So root the tops of your feet. Lift your palms off of the ground. Inhale, lift your chest. So notice that you're not getting too high because our back muscles aren't the very strongest, at least in this pose. Let's push the ground away just a little bit. We still want to utilize those back muscles, but give yourself a little added lift through your arms. Exhale, let's lower back down. Once more, lift your palms up, hover. Use just your back muscles. And let's engage those biceps, lifting a little higher. Exhale, take it down. We got 2 more cobras, bringing this all together. Ground your palms. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Tuck your toes here. As you inhale, either pushing yourself up into your plank or your table. We'll meet collectively in your downward facing dog. Let's just recenter, re-ground, meeting collectively right here with a cleansing breath. So breathe it in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. So good. Let's walk your feet towards your hands. Take your time to travel. No rush in yoga. Nowhere else to be. Let's ground through your feet. Inhale. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Bring your palms to touch. As you exhale, hands come right back to your heart space. Again, let's root through your feet. Inhale. Reach up towards the sky. Gaze to follow. Exhale, take it to you. We got 4 more at your pace. Last one. Inhale to the sky, to the moon, to the universe. Exhale, send it home to your heart space. Let's inhale, reach it back towards the sky. Bring your palms to touch as you exhale, side bend to the right, crescent moon. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the left. Inhale, neutral. Go ahead, just take this with your breath here. Try to get a little farther with every exhalation. As you feel your fingertips move to one side, your hips naturally move to the other. Beautiful. Let's take each side one more time. So much space being created within our side bodies, making it easier to breathe through our chest. Exhale, hands come to your heart. So we're at the top of our space here. Let's inhale, fingertips reach the sky, palms touch. As you exhale, let's take your hands through your midline, through those energy chakra channels. Fingertips come to the earth. Generously bend your knees, step your right toes all the way back. We're going to set ourselves up for that high lunge, so heel toe your left foot forward. You got a beautiful 90-degree angle in your front leg. Fingertips are grounded, chest is lifted. Next, inhale. Let's reach your fingertips to the sky. And this is a pretty strong pose, so if this isn't feeling too pleasant for you today, you can always drop to your back knee. Listen to your body. The most important part of this pose, it's not about how you look, it's about that amazing breath. So really be thoughtful with every breath in and out. Take your hands in prayer above your head. Thumbs come to the back of your neck or the back of your heart. Take a little back bend. Elbows lift. Really pull your right heel back. Feel that strength and energy through that right leg. Keep breathing. I know this is tough. You got this. 2 more rounds of breath. Reach it back to the sky. Let's get grounded. Fingertips to the earth. Right palm's going to connect next to your left foot. Left arm reaches to the sky. Twisted side lunge. Left fingertip spreading. Feel this twist from your core. Take your navel to your spine. And continue that internal awareness with your breath. You have 2 more deep breaths here. Okay, let's drop it down. Take your right knee to touch the earth. You can take some padding or cushion if that feels good. And hands come to your heart space. Continue to sink forward into your front knee, palms pushing together, elbows wide. And just breathe and be right here exactly as you are. Let's touch the ground. Sink it back into a half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Sit bones come back, toes flex. Fold towards your left leg. And try not to create too much of an arch in your back like mine is right now. Try to keep it nice and elongated. So that crown's reaching forward, sit bones reaching back. You can always wave your left toe side to side, really get into those 3 different parts of your hamstring. Good, back to steadiness. Let's sink it back forward. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Big transition, stepping right foot towards left, meet in that forward folds. Let's just grab opposite elbows here. Let gravity pull you towards the earth. Just reset, recenter, realign before we shift that energy to the left. Fingertips touch the ground, bend your knees, left leg steps back. Heel toe your right foot forward, closer to your right thumb. You got that 90 in your right. And again, back knee can stay lifted, or to really feel that strong energy. Lifted. If you want it grounded, ground your back knee. I think I messed up my words there. Reach it up high. Let's bring your palms to touch right above your head. We're going to take that little back bend. So thumbs come to the back of your head, the back of your neck, or the back of your heart. Elbows lift. Breathe that deep breath into your heart. Just feel open and receptive, ready to receive, ready to give. Last breath here, strong crescent pose. Reach it to the sky. Fingertips touch the earth. Left palm grounds entirely next to your right foot. Right fingertips reach to the sky. Twisted side lunge. Keep those right fingertips spreading wide, just so we can really take in that energy that we need today. That energy we need to manifest on 11/11. You're reaching for your dreams, reaching for your goals. One more breath. Let's release it back to the floor. Drop and ground your back left knee. Take your hands to your heart space. Palms are really pushing into each other, elbows wide. Feel the warmth of your palms, the warmth of your heart. Let's touch the ground. Sink it back into your Ardha Hanuman, half splits. Toes flex. Sternum forward, sit bones back. And don't feel like you need to straighten your front leg. I like to keep a soft bend, especially if your hamstrings are on the tighter side. But breathing into that muscle. And just send it lots of love, lots of awareness. Wave your toes side to side. And let's sink it back forward. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Let's step it back to the top of our space. Leaning back on that fold, grab for opposite elbows, let gravity pull any negative energy towards the earth. And what the earth will do is it will compost that into something more pleasant, more beautiful, more empowering. Release your fingertips to the earth. Let's roll up like a yoga zombie, chin to chest, coming up one vertebrae at a time. Head and neck come up very last. Soften your shoulders. Good. We're going to take up the side edge of our mat here. So if you could please step wide into this triangle shape in your legs. We're going to set up for our warrior two pose. So we'll start with your right toes, turning towards either the back or front of your space, wherever it's at. Left toes are going to be that 45-degree angle. Take your hands to your hips to start. Bend into your right knee. You got that right knee directly over your ankle. Arms to a T. Shift your gaze past your right fingertips. Start to just feel super sturdy and strong through your base. So instead of kind of just hanging out here, you almost feel like your feet is dragging your mat away, but also dragging it in at the same time. If you touch your legs, you feel all those muscles engaged. One more breath. Good, let's take your gaze neutral, so same direction as your hips. Just like we did earlier with your arms, hands come to your heart space in prayer. Inhale, keep them connected. Take them up towards the sky. Exhale, out to a T. Inhale, back through center and up. So just drawing these really big circular motions, almost like half circles, like half moons. And although this movement is being created and drawn through your top half, you are so sturdy and stable through your bottom. Last one, and we'll meet in that strong T. Once you're back in that strong T, flip your right palm to the sky, left hand down your left leg. Take your right arm up and back. Reverse your warrior. Next, exhale, straighten up your front leg. Fingertips reach to the front of your space. Left hip kicks back. We're in this half triangle shape. We're not going to take the full one today. Let's inhale, re-bend into your front knee, reach it back, reverse warrior. Exhale to your half triangle. Let's go ahead and move with your breath. So your feet are not moving, it's just your legs and your arms. Unless your mat is a little slippery, then your feet may be moving, but hopefully they're trying to stay sturdy. Okay, let's meet back into that warrior two. Straighten up your front leg. Click both feet to the side edge of your mat, hands to hips. Let's take the other side. Change up the view. So left leg, turn to the side edge of your mat. Or I'm sorry, the front or back. Right foot to a 45. Strong T, deep bend. Feel free to widen this stance a bit if needed. And just breathe. Connecting to this moment, connecting to this pose. Feel your breath. Stay strong through your legs, gaze neutral, same direction as your hips, hands to your heart. Inhale, fingertips reach to the sky. Take it out and right back up. Maybe you include your gaze with this round. Or maybe you close your eyes. Just feeling this healing power of moving and breathing together. This beautiful connection. And what I love about this, although I can't physically see you moving, just knowing that there's 22 other people moving and connecting and breathing together. It's really empowering. Can feel that connection. Let's take it back to that strong T. Flip your left palm to the sky, right hand down your right leg, left arm comes up and back. Next, exhale, straighten your front leg, reach your left fingertips as far forward as you can. And inhale, re-bend, reverse warrior. Exhale, half triangle. Inhale, reverse. Move with your breath. Let's meet back in that warrior two. Straighten up your front leg, turn both feet to the side edge of your mat here. Welcome to my favorite yoga pose, temple pose. So hands come to your hips. Heels are going to click in about twice. Heels in, toes turned out, sink your sit bones low, take your hands to your heart. So here your booty's going to kind of want to stick out here. If you can tuck your tailbone in, pull those inner thighs back and sink deep. And just breathe right here. Every exhale, get a little deeper, starting to release that tension in your hip flexors, in those inner thighs. Sink down with every breath. Just to get into our obliques a little bit more, every inhale, stay neutral. As you exhale, just kind of side bend over to the right, elbow to thigh. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the other side. And just take that with your breath, elbow to thigh. It's okay if it can't touch. Take each side one more time. I know your legs may be feeling fatigued, or maybe it's just me. All right, now we're going to turn entirely. So turn over to the right. Keep your legs exactly where they are. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Keep taking that with your breath. Really push into your palms here. Let that be a distraction for what you're feeling in your legs. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling quite shaky, but we just have a few more. Back to center. Let's sink to our lowest here. We only have 10 more seconds. We're going to count it down together. 10, 9, 8, 7, lower, 5, 4, 3, take it to your lowest, and 1. Ay, 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 straighten your legs, turn your feet to the side, find a little relief as you just reach up into that star pose, that beautiful back bend. As you exhale, let's fold it in, fingertips to the ground, maybe you heel toe your feet wider, and just relax your head. Couple options here. You can either maybe grab for your ankles, pull your chest into your thighs. Maybe opposite elbows beneath your head, just allow gravity to pull you towards the earth. Or if you're one to have tight upper back, tight shoulders, maybe you interlace. Reach your arms up above your head. Let's take about 2 more rounds of breath wherever you are. Hands come underneath your shoulders, lift on up for a flat back. We'll heel toe your feet towards the center of your space, bringing them hip distance. So that's only about 2 fistfuls in between your feet. For our balancing pose today, our last bit of challenge, we're going to come down to a toe stand. So if you can lift up onto your tiptoes, lift your heels, sink your sit bones down, take your hands to your heart. Actually, sorry, I got ahead of myself. Let's start small. Take your fingertips onto the ground. I want to give you lots of options because every day can be such a different day, so I want you to take what feels best for you. So either touch the ground, maybe your arms wrap around your legs, you give yourself a hug. Maybe your hands come to your heart space. But I know you are feeling lots of sensation here because I am feeling it right here with you. But breathing through this pose, working those hundreds of toe muscles. And yoga can't always be easy because we all sure know that life is not always easy. But this is teaching us impermanence, that this is temporary. If you want to take this even deeper, maybe your sit bones lift off of your heels there. Feel this deep stretch, this strength in your thighs. Almost done. It's okay to be wobbly. We got 3 more rounds of breath. That's it. All ease after this. Fight through it. Let's take your hands down. Drop on down to your sit bones. And go ahead, just wiggle your toes here. Shake it out. I know that's challenging. There's a reason that that pose is called broken toe pose, because it literally feels like your toes are breaking. Let's sit up onto the top of our space here. We're going to roll it on down. So we'll start with your hands out wide. Let's keep them straight, and let's flip your palms to the sky. We're going to take in and manifest. Feel open. And let's lower 1 vertebrae at a time. Feel that strong core, and once you are all the way earthbound, give yourself that well-deserved hug. Knees come in and start to rock your bodies side to side. creating that movement that feels really good for you. And maybe those rocks start to turn into some sways or some circles. You circle your knees in one direction, circle in the other. Let's take our final pose here together, Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of your feet together, knees open and splay to the side. Taking your left palm on your heart, right palm on your abdomen. Just feel your connection. Embody that space of love, gratitude, joy. Embody that space of truth. And may you just surrender into this moment, transforming any fear that you have into a sense of faith. Shifting any judgment into a space of compassion and understanding. And may we move on our path, on our life's journey, with an open heart and an open mind. Let's slowly start to close those butterfly wings. We're going to start to make our way to our final meditation together, so if there's any last minute movement you need, maybe a happy baby is feeling really good right about now. You can also use this time if there's any additional, anything you need. You can grab a blanket, you can grab a pillow, you can put some cozy socks on. But just starting to really find that space of warmth and comfort. When you're ready for that final meditation together, start to fully extend onto your yoga mat. The legs open, arms come out beside your body. Let's keep those palms flipped up towards the sky. We're going to keep them up so we can take in the healing powers of our yoga practice today. Those healing powers of breath and movement connection. But starting to find this ease, this calm, this peace from your crown to the soles of your feet. Every exhalation sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into your space. Enjoying these final moments in your presence, in your Shavasana. start to first bring that awareness back into your breath. Starting to deepen your inhalations and deepen your exhalations. You can breathe in some fresh air, filling your lungs with all of that fresh oxygen. And letting that stale air release right from your mouth. Bringing that awareness into your physical body as you start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. As these movements increase, you circle your wrists, circle your ankles. We'll eventually meet in a full body stretch, taking your arms up above your head, spread your fingertips, feel your prana, feel your energy, your life force. Hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze, hug yourself, love yourself, thank yourself for being you. Roll on over to either your right or left side, whatever side is feeling the very most natural today. Come to your fetal position, using that bottom bicep as a pillow. When you are ready to go on with your evening, you can rise up to a seat. Head and neck comes up last, eyes closed or soft gaze. Take your hands to your heart space, thumbs to your chest. Chin towards your heart, take that deep bow of gratitude. And may that vibration that we harnessed, we cultivated, we collectively felt, may that vibration positively impact this planet. And that love and that light that is within me honors and sees that love and light that's within each and every one of you. Hands come to that mind's eye in between your brows, sending peace out to every living being. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Namaste, friends.